Today's college football question of the day is about these Florida Gators up here. Give a huge shout out to Big Brother at Longley Brothers 2.0 on TikTok. He's the one that gave me the epiphany for this. And the question of the day is, who's the better coach at Florida? Who was the best coach of all time for the Gators? Was it Steve Spurrier or Urban Meyer? And a lot of people think this is pretty easy because Urban Meyer won 2 national titles, right? Yeah, but there's something to be said with how you got there and how it was when you got there and how you left the program afterwards. Steve Spurrier did something at Florida that had never been done. Not only had they never won a national title, but they had never even won an SEC title. A lot of people don't realize that. It astounded me when I first found it out back in the day. They'd been in the conference 70 or 80 years and never won an SEC title. And he come in after Galen Hall left the program in some shambles from probation. So he had to rectify that. Meanwhile, Urban Meyer comes in after Ron Zook doesn't really do a great job at Florida, but he didn't leave the program completely gutted, and wins a couple national championships. There's also something to be said as the person as a whole. Steve Spurrier, when he has left programs, he hasn't left them completely in shambles. Urban Meyer leaves Florida, and they haven't been the same since, really, because of all the turmoil that he left behind, from the Aaron Hernandez shenanigans to multiple players being arrested. If not for Tim Tebow, I would venture to say that Urban Meyer is never a household name. Even at Ohio State, he left in a shady manner where he was covering up for one of his assistants for domestic violence, which to me is the highest degree of cowardice. So in my opinion, the overall picture, the overall package, Steve Spurrier is the best college football coach of all time for the Florida Gators.